So Chad Ochocinco was on Stephen A. Smith joking. Well, we can assume he was joking on his show, and he revealed that his partner that he was with was saying go deeper, and he didn't have enough deepness to go.
To the point where we were in action, and she said in my ear, "Go deeper. Stay with me now." And what hurt me is I was already all the way in.
I thought it was funny. I'm pretty sure the world thought it was funny. If you know Chad Ochocinco, you know he's always trolling, so you can't take him too serious. But Cameron didn't think it was funny.
For having surgical enhancements to feel better about themselves and their manhood.
I'm gonna let Cam answer that first.
Freaky ass niggas need to keep their ass inside, man. You know what I'm saying?
Cam, you hold on, Cam. Ain't you pro Drake? I don't know if you're supposed to be saying Kendrick Lamar bars, first of all. But we gonna let it continue.
Man, this is what they need to do, man. Fuck is you telling another grown man about you getting your tool piece a little bigger, man? I don't really fuck with Chad Ochocinco, to be totally honest with you. He all right, but at the end of the day, when we started this shit,
I will say this. I'm gonna assume that he's not gonna talk about his piece no more. Because you saying, why are you trying to tell another man about your piece? Well, I will hope that Cameron don't talk about Ochocinco's piece, because you're doing the same thing. You shouldn't talk about another man talking to another man about his piece. Why do y'all even care? Why is this even a topic for y'all to even care about? Talk about somebody else's performance in bed and what he do with surgery. That's my confusion right there, but I'll let it continue.
With you. He all right, but at the end of the day, when we started this show, the nigga was hating from the very beginning. We started the show, we was doing very well, it was very successful. We didn't have no deal, no sponsors or nothing. We was doing this off the muscle. He comes out of nowhere talking about, yeah, I'm gonna get myself back together and I'm taking Cam's spot. Why the fuck you gotta take my spot, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? You been a football player your whole life.
So wait, Chad has a reply to this. In the context with Chad reply, it makes all this a lot more better, because Cam, it's not just Cam, it's just New York City in general. They see things that we don't see as disrespectful, and they see it as foul, and just wait to see what Ocho got to say, and Cam reply.
I tried to give him a job. He like, yo, talk to my agent. I said, I'm talking to you now. What the oh, I don't do business like that. I talk to my agent. See, you so dumb you can't even speak for yourself, stupid motherfucker.
So it's getting a little too wild. He coming at Ochocinco for wanting to do it a professional way, I would assume. I want you to talk to my agent about business, not to me. Cam already mad about that. You got to hear what Ochocinco had to say in reply to what Cam is, and I'm going to tell you my story dealing with people from New York City.
Think about some stuff that was brought up from 2 years ago, where I said, Cam, you my mans, and I'm coming for your spot. Now, I'm not sure how that's taken as hate, when all you have to do is understand that I'm saying I'm coming for your spot because I see you as the standard that is setting the bar in that specific space.
You see what Chad said? Chad, like, yo, what I said to you wasn't out of disrespect. It was out of respect. Like, yo, you my mans. I'm coming for that spot because that's the #1 spot. I see that as something that I want to achieve. I see you as the standard. And Cam saw it as hate. And Chad, like, yo, how do you think that way? And I'm telling you, it's this, the New York City way of thinking is different from everybody else's way of thinking. Everything is like disrespect, but I'm going to let Chad continue.
He asked me to come join them, to do something with them. And I told him, okay, you got to check with my people. You got to reach out to my people who, when it was time for me to work with you, what did I ask you to do? Reach out to who?
I talked to Doug.
Normal business transaction. You got offended with me when I said, hey, if you want to talk business to me, talk to my agent. I have that guy. I have an agent. I have accountants to do that for me. You calling me dumb. I can't handle stuff on my own. I'm telling you that I have an agent for that. The same way I told Shannon Sharp that I had an agent, and Shannon Sharp handled it like a grown man. I'm gonna tell you about this different way of how the city views things compared to everybody else. I'm going to let Chad finish his little segment, and I'm going to get it to my experience with New York City.
Listen, for one, the whole world know I'm joking and trolling. It's a funny story that wasn't even true to begin with, and you took that serious.
I'm going to stop it there because Chad also said to Cameron, if it's really that serious, if you really have a problem with me, I'll meet you in Miami or I'll meet you in Harlem and we can handle it like men. Now, Chad, I'm telling you right now, Cameron, Mace, they are not the type to handle it like men. Mace already made it known when he had a problem with Shannon. He said this.
That nigga's doing all this curling. listen. Go ahead if you want. go ahead if you want. Yeah, I see you doing your dips and all that.
They are not about to fight you. So let's throw that out the window. The world knew that Chad was joking, but for some reason, Cam and Mace did not see it as jokes, and I'm going to tell you why. I do not blame Ocho for feeling this way. I'm about to help him out with his confusion, because me, myself, has also been a victim to the Big Apple's vernacular. I'm from Buffalo, New York. New York City is a 6-hour drive. You would think that something that's 6 hours away, the freaking dialect, the language, the way people live wouldn't change that drastically. It does. I was oblivious to it. I used to battle so much in New York City. I battled like 6-7 years in New York City. All I did was battle in New York City, and I started noticing why everybody is so angry down there. I know why y'all so angry down there when I was battling down there. It's a whole different ball game. The way they view disrespect is on a whole nother level. What you see as joking, they see it as disrespect, and your mind be like, how? You can't even be like, man, you be quiet. Man, you be quiet. You say that, you get shot. You can't even joke by saying, man, you be quiet. You get shot over something that's so simple and something so playful. They don't have no fun down there. They are so angry, and I'm not talking about the people that I had, my brothers. I'm not talking about my battle rap brothers down there that showed me nothing but love, and they were always on my side. They could joke with me. It was fun down there. I'm not talking about the experience with my brothers. They know who they are, and people outside of my brothers. The circle that I had was amazing. I'm talking about the ambiance of just New York City. Everybody is angry over there. They bump you. They don't say excuse me. They bump you. They don't say excuse me. You're just getting bumped. They don't like freaking food. Yeah, they don't like food. You don't like hot dogs. You can't eat hot dogs down there. Everything is paused. You can't eat hot dogs. You can't eat freaking Subway. You can't have no subs. You can't even eat in peace in front of people that's from New York, to New Yorkers. You can't even eat in peace. Can't eat hot dogs. Can't eat no subs from Subway. Or any subs at that. They don't like mayo. Mayo, the combination of mayo I thought was normal for a burger. Mayo, ketchup, mustard, whatever. If you don't want the mustard, everybody wants mustard though. We're not gonna act like you don't want no dang mustard. But the normal combination is mayo, ketchup, mustard. I thought, nope, jelly. Just put jelly on the burger. Put jelly on the bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Just put jelly on everything. We don't mess with mayo. We don't want nothing white. Everything is paused. Everything that looks like every vertical food item you just cannot eat. It's a pause. You have to think. It's like a freaking firewall on how to act down there. You can't eat without a code. You can't talk without a code. It's just so many rules. I just can't eat a hot dog. Is that so bad? Yes. Pause. Hey yo, pause. Let me just eat. You have to think about everything. Everything you do has to be methodical. They always trying to finesse anything you do. You have to be aware of your surroundings. It's tough out there. The pigeons do not move like you're not a human. You walking down the street, a pigeon walking down the street with you. They not even moving. You're not even human to them. You a regular animal just like them. Pigeons and rats is gangsters. You can't eat no food. You can't even mayo, ketchup. The ingredients with mayo, it makes so many beautiful sauces. Mayo, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce, mustard. Stir that up. You got some freaking amazing steak sauce. Add some garlic powder with some salt or something. You got some amazing steak sauce, and you can't even enjoy that because they gonna look at you like, hey yo, they don't like ranch, blue cheese, mayo, whatever the white sauce is on the freaking gyros or whatever they be having. The lamb and rice. Everything has a code, and it's like, this is why y'all so angry. Y'all can't even wake up and enjoy breakfast.
You angry at breakfast, nigga? You gangbanging on bacon, nigga? This is...
You mad at breakfast? I can't eat a regular burger. I gotta eat jelly burgers. I gotta eat jelly burgers. I can't have no type of playful banner with you. You can take it as disrespect. Yo, man, shut up. What? I'll shoot you. Why is shut up? Why is shut up and SMD the same level of disrespect? Shut up, it gets you shot, and then SMD. I know what SMD is. Suck my, you know what I mean? They don't like to eat anything that has to pertain to any vertical type of food, but they will disrespect you by saying, suck my stuff. I just don't understand the logic. You don't want to deal with anything that resembles a piece, but you'll say suck my piece as disrespect to somebody else. Why is putting that inside somebody else's mouth disrespect to the other man? You would think it's disrespect to yourself for mentioning your body part to go in that man's mouth. At this, I just don't know. And Ochocinco, I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna wreck your brain trying to understand their language. That you can't ask for directions. They gonna point you in the wrong way. I swear, these are all stories that happened to me while I was down there. I asked for directions. The man purposely point me the wrong way. I'm going the wrong way, mad fire, for somebody else to tell me that it's the other way. I didn't know who to believe. He just told me to go this way. You tell me to go that way. I don't know who to believe. Why are y'all fucking with me? If you in the terminals after you get off the freaking the bus, after you get off the freaking train, and you try to go use the bathroom, they just banging on the door. The cleaning people banging on the door saying you gotta hurry up and get out. I gotta clean that toilet. I'm taking a shit. Leave me alone. Why are y'all so rude? Why are you banging on the door while I'm trying to use the bathroom? I'm just telling y'all my experience with the city. 6 hours away, Buffalo. You can ask for directions. People are gonna help you out. Buffalo to me is like, it's so wholesome. It's not like the best thing, the greatest place in the world. You got to deal with snow or stuff like that. But it's so wholesome because people actually don't mind helping you. Again, I'm not coming at my battle rap friends and my brothers. I don't want to name every single name, but y'all know who y'all are. And if y'all know we was cool or we was playful with our jokes, you know who you are, and you know I mess with y'all. You know I rock with y'all. That's not who I'm talking about. Even though y'all probably that way, but towards me, y'all wasn't that way. I'm just saying the ambiance of New York City is that way. I thought when I was growing up, I thought that going to New York City was the ultimate goal. I didn't want to go to Vegas. I didn't want to go to Miami, and I'm 6 hours away, and I felt like New York City was the ultimate goal. It's literally, if you make it there, you can make it anywhere, and they really mean it. If you make it in New York, you can make it anywhere because it's so freaking rude. If you get by all that rudeness and you survive, you can't even say shut up. You can't even eat no fucking mayonnaise. You can't eat hot dogs. If you make it through New York, you can make it through anywhere. It's so much pause and going. Can't even talk. You can't even talk. Word to my mother, B, I'm not paying. It's just so much anger over. They are so angry. So I'm just breaking down my freaking experience of being down there, how different it was. You can't, Buffalo, you can ask for directions. People don't mind helping you. People bump you. They say, excuse me. All these things happen. Buffalo reminds me of a colder South Carolina. Southern hospitality is unmatched. South Carolina, Alabama. Is Kentucky considered South? I think Kentucky is considered South. Don't hate me in my freaking map knowledge, but all that over there was mad love. It was so much love over there. It's beautiful over there. Virginia, not saying that's South, but Virginia was mad love over there. It's a different feeling dealing with people from the South, even dealing with people from the DMV. It's a beautiful feeling of just everybody loves each other. So Southern hospitality is unmatched. I love South Carolina hospitality is amazing. Alabama hospitality is amazing. I'm not saying Virginia's in the South, but that's also amazing hospitality. I love all of that. But if you transition that to New York, it has to be one of the top. The hospitality there is just terrible. That and like Vegas. Vegas has kind of rough hospitality for me too. It's a lot going on in Vegas. It was fun. It's fun, but it's expensive. How do you live in Vegas? It's expensive down there. How could someone live there? I'm convinced that there's no people that's overweight in Vegas. It's impossible to be overweight in Vegas because it's 120 degrees all the time and all through the night. They're talking about New York don't never sleep. New York don't never sleep, and Vegas don't never sleep. Lights on all the time. I thought it was daytime, 24 hours. I couldn't go to sleep in Vegas because I thought it was 24-hour daytime. Why is the sun still out? That's not the sun. That's the buildings. 120 degrees at freaking 5 a.m. If you eat in Vegas, you eat in Vegas, you take a walk down the street, you already lost all your calories. There's nobody in Vegas is overweight. I know it for sure. All that dry heat. But I'm not talking about Vegas. I'm talking about why everybody from New York has this demeanor, this attitude where they just do not take slight jokes as jokes. They take it as disrespect, and you just don't know how to joke with them. So it's not your fault, Ocho, that you're lost or how Cameron is. You're joking about your surgery, you're joking about how you want to take your spot, and all Cameron sees is you a hater and you a B word, you a B ass N word, you a P word, and it's like you Chad is like, how did this happen? How did we get here? I'm telling you, Chad, you're gonna wreck your brain trying to understand they lingo, how they move and operate. If you live down there, you see why they so mad at everything. And remind you, this is no disrespect to the talent. They're the birthplace, the Mecca, the birthplace of hip hop is for a reason. They hold themselves to a high standard of which they are at the top, and anybody underneath them, y'all are little to it. Y'all are peons. And they hold that standard to not just people like from Buffalo, New York. They call me Canadian because Canada like 30 minutes away from me. I could just go over the Peace Bridge and I could be Canadian if I wanted to. They call me Canadian because I'm so close to Canada, right? I'm saying that freaking they see everybody, not just Buffalo, New York, not just Niagara Falls, and they see everybody, every state as less than them. They are the Mecca. They are literally the Mecca. They are so talented. They know how to rap while chewing gum. They can chew gum. I didn't see people just chew gum and rap effortlessly. Like it's just genetics. They just born with this rapping ability. I cannot rap for the life of me. I rap too fast sometimes and my mouth get all cotton mouth. I see people out there in the cold, 20 degrees, rapping with freaking chewing gum. Do y'all know how difficult that is? And they just born with it. They're born with making beautiful music. They're born with being able to rap effortlessly. They have all the best talent in the world. How I see, bro, they have the best talent in the world. They have the best gift in the world, being able to have that ability to think the way they think and rap the way they rap, but it come at a price. It come at a price. You can't enjoy food. You can't enjoy food. You can't enjoy normal conversations. You're always angry. You have to be this way to be a great rapper. For you to be a great rapper, you have to always be angry in New York City. You can't even enjoy food. Put jelly on everything. I don't like mayo. I don't do that stuff. Corn on the cob, never. Are you crazy? Are you dumb? Are you dumb? The 25-cent popsicles that was used to be this long back then. Did y'all not have a childhood? It's just so much. It's so much chaos. It's so many knives. There's so many gangs. There's so many guns. There's so much chaos down there that they are blessed with the best rapping ability, and then they're cursed with freaking manners. They have no manners down there, but they have the best blessings. So it's a gift and a curse. Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco, my bad. You're gonna freaking wreck your brain trying to understand how New York City operate. I did. I always was a jokester because of my brother, so I always had these jokes with me, but the petty levels was getting higher when I started battling more in New York City. I had to match their energy. It was like, yo, I don't want to be out here. I didn't match their energy. I just didn't want to be out here. I had to get up out of there. I could only spend one day in New York and I'm out of there. How could y'all live that long down there? Y'all go be so angry at everything. I just had to do my little rant on why New York, why Cam is like this, why Mace is like this, why Jim Jones is like this, why Fat Joe is like this. It's just where they're from. It's just a whole bunch of people that's just angry over there. They just like this. All the honking, all the cars. Nobody know how to drive. It's so crazy down there. Don't drive down there. Just walk everywhere. But then if you walk everywhere, you're gonna get stabbed. So I don't know what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to be angry. But yeah, so Ocho, I hope you see this, and I'm gonna just try to get some clarity on why you can't base your judgment on your jokes compared to what they take as jokes. It's just rough down there. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to me, and I'm out. Bye.
Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.